Hi, welcome to Ocean Yumi's channel. So, as you can see by the thumbnail, this is about my jazzy life. This is also mummy sector content, so you can please interact. If you know who my jazzy life is, and you can choose not to participate. Now, my jazzy life has put up a video, and she's saying that how her water is high. Her water's high, and it shouldn't be that high and all that. But um, when she's on screen recording vlogs, when she's on the live, particularly, she just have the water running. The water does be running. Okay, so let me see. I'm gonna play it.
It was like, we got a bill, and it didn't make sense because I just paid my water bill. My water's usually $118 or something like that, right? And there was like, contact them immediately because what? And I paid it on 13th of this month, right? Why? I got a bill for $589. And
that's because you be running the water all the time. Like you'll be walking all around the house having the water running, or as you are filming. Even I know when I hear a little trickle, because I know I got to pay the water bill, that I have to turn it off, because all that counts. Not only that, some places, when you get a house or apartment or whatever, the water is normally included in the rent. But in most cases, it becomes, I think it's a surcharge. But in most cases, the water is separate from the rent. I don't know how it is in America, but that's how it is over here. And you pay the water bill. She could have also gone and phoned or spoken to whoever and say to them that she can pay in installments. You coming on the YouTube saying, oh yeah, you got this much to pay. For one, it's not like before when you can get money from your audience that will help you pay for your this and help you pay for your that. Then your audience is not going to do that. Plus, not only that, right, because you moved to this place here, right, when you left a lot of stuff that your subscribers given you. And I feel like you moved there because of Chris is one, because you believe that Chris is still going to come back, and he's not going to come back. He's not. And you, like, from the last time I spoke about your bill, your mum was taking care of your bill, right? You was just sitting there in the chair while your mum was taking care of your bill, right? This is how it goes as an adult, a big person. I'm not saying that how right. Sometimes we get it right, cool. We don't always get it right. People incur cost, right? You have to do either an installment plan or some type of plan so that you can pay for the water, the electric, what else? The gas, the rent. I mean, you don't get installment for the rent. You have to pay what the rent is. That also is a cost. So what most people do, they sit down, they make a Excel spreadsheet of stuff, of cost, and they work out, okay, what is the most important thing? What's the most priority? What do I prioritize? Like, which means that how right you forking out for shots, that's not a priority. You doing the shots for your body, that's not a priority. You doing, I can't remember, there's other things that she does, but I can't remember all the bits right now at the present moment. But you saying whatever, I don't know why you're bringing it to the thing, like as though people in the internet supposed to do something about it. They cannot do nothing for you. You have to work with your own thing. Like, you know, when you turn off this YouTube here, you literally got to get on with life and try to work it out. The people on here cannot help you. So I don't know why she's bringing it up, to be honest. I just think she brings things up so that she could get money from the audience.
I contacted them and they said basically, we think you have a leak somewhere.
There's a leak you getting sorted out.
That bill is ridiculous, right? So my landlord, they're gonna adjust it, but they have to have a plumber come out. So a plumber's gonna come out and see where is this leak at, because I don't know what the hell I'm looking for if I go out there trying to look for something. Girl, look at her too. Although my landlord and them, they're so sweet and they, you know, pretty much take care of everything whenever I need it. But baby, I swear these bills be adding up. And when you have a gas bill, I've never had gas until I moved into this house.
It's an inflation. What do you expect? It's an inflation. It's an inflation going on. Even in good old England, there's an inflation going on. Everything, what you would normally spend, like over here, £10, right? You used to be able to get a lot for your money, right? You used to be able to do your gas, your electric, your food, your rent, your this, your that, buy clothes, buy food, right, with the money, and still be able to get little perks, little things for yourself, like, you know, like treat yourself to something, get some food, go out, whatever. I mean, I'm dyslexic myself. Yeah, I'm dyslexic. I've raised 4 children plus the one that's here now. Right now, it's a bit more harder for me because some of my skills are slowed down. I'm not using my skills. I'm not using my brain. So, when you're dyslexic, it doesn't mean to say that you're incapable of doing stuff. Right? You have to find a tactic so that you can be on top of things. If you have to have the bills and stuff in front of your face so that you can pay the thing, or you have to work out some kind of tactic so that you can be sort of on top of the bills. Like if they call you and they say, okay, right, you owe this or whatever, you say to them, look, I can't pay it today, but I can pay it when, where. If it's to do with leaks and stuff like that, you have to sort it out. You have to get the people to come in to look at the house, the landlord, whoever, to come look at the house to find, like I said, you found, right, you called somebody to come and find a leak. See, that's a cost by itself. If it's an outside entity of the landlord that's doing it, right? So that's a cost, right? For them to do the job, the labor, the everything else, the landlord has to pay for all that, right? That's not just going to be done just like that. So by you saying that, that means that you haven't looked from your other house. If there's anything wrong with the house, anything like wrong, especially if you, the tenant, has mashed up the house, taken doors off, whatever, right? It will be, right. It's a cost. It will be a cost onto whatever they add it on extra. You know what I mean?
And when you have a gas bill, I've never had gas until I moved into this house.
Well, you could have asked them to change it.
To what I was paying.
It's easier than ever to make a custom video ad. Reach new customers.
Look, it equals up to what I was paying my house.
You could have asked them to change it.
But it's, I don't know. My mind's kind of all over the place with this situation. Like, should I stay here or should I move? I don't know. Part of me kind of miss, I ain't gonna lie, don't judge me. I kind of miss living in an apartment.
You should have stayed in the apartment.
It's just less maintenance, you know, like grass, and I miss that. The less maintenance part, but I love my house.
But that's part of being a house. That's part of owning the house. That's part of owning the house. Like, it's the littlest things. My neighbor saw a problem and he helped to get it shifted because it was causing a problem to the other houses. So my neighbor, he helped to get rid of it. That's what houses are. Having a house is not for hi Shadow, having a house is nice to have a house. It's nice to have an apartment, because people can make apartments look very homely. They can make it look very comfortable in so many ways. You can even have a balcony garden or wherever, you know what I mean. The only difference is that you're sharing a space with loads of people, and even then, right, you have to be more careful, because like there's people living below you, there's people living above you, noise, all that stuff. It goes a long way. It's the same with houses, noise, whatever you're semi-detached, detached, whatever. So you saying that, it's like what do you want people to say? You have to learn to do these things yourself, or you speak to your mum and get her. I mean, your mum helps you with everything anyway.
Maybe I should look for a townhouse. I don't know. Right now, this is my house until further notice, but it's just, I don't know. I feel like it's just something, I don't know, something that I've been thinking about too. Because I feel like I haven't, maybe because I haven't turned my house into a home and it's kind of just there. Maybe that's why, maybe, but it's okay. We're still good. But anyways, I'm about to go in there and take out this chicken. Like I said, my kids come home today. There's no practice today. Still come home, do.
She's got these glasses on here thinking he looks, however, I don't even know what she's trying to project. She wants her subscribers to help her in something which they cannot control, right? My subscribers, right? If I come on here and say, oh, this and this and this is going on, da 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 da, my subscribers cannot help me. They cannot help me. They cannot. I would have to learn to do it myself, because you have to think about a lot of stuff. You have to think about, where's the money coming from? First of all, you got to think about that. That's the biggest stress of most people: money and comforts and certain stuff. She talks like, so, oh, well, I've got this amount, this amount to pay, and I've never had to pay. That's because your mum pays for everything. No, her mum pays for something. I know her mum pays for something because her mum had to talk to the electric people, and she sat there on the chair. And it was like, I said, wow, I wish I had a parent like that who just come help me at a drop of a hat. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when you're adult, when you're 30 something, going into 40 something, right, you have to navigate yourself. It doesn't matter whether you are autistic, dyslexic, whatever. You have to mobilize yourself. Yes, if your children's older, like my children's older, they can kind of help me and give me suggestions in certain stuff. Because like sometimes, right, when you get older, it's like you tend to forget how to do certain stuff, and your children, they will tell you how to do, explain to you, especially when they're old enough. When they're in their 20s upwards, whatever, they can say, right, you can have a conversation. By this time, right, they are adults. Now, your children are very small. You've got to navigate for your children. Well, the boy that you got there, you got to navigate for him, basically. You got to make sure that certain things are in place, like, you know what I mean, like daycare. Yes, you do have to send him to daycare. He needs it. One, because he's autistic. He has autism real bad, right? She doesn't want to own up to it. He's autistic. Right now, long time ago, people would have said, there's something wrong with your child, this, that, and the other. Now they have ways to deal with it. They have things in place that they can deal with it in nurseries. You can also get help with certain stuff if some foundations are still out there, or organizations are still out there, right? But you can't abuse the foundation or the organization, because like some people may need it. So by you coming on and you saying this, I'm going to rewind it. Hold on. By you saying this, I don't know what you want people to say or do for you. Like people's telling you not to move from where you was anyway. They told you don't move from where you was. You didn't want to listen. You're very hard ears. You don't understand when people is giving you advice, you still do certain things that is even questionable, right? I mean, I might have to do a couple of lives on her. There, somebody brought something forward to me today about putting children on social media and what's going on with these pedophiles as well, and what they're doing. And she is one of them who loves show her children in inappropriate ways and all sorts. So you come in here and you saying what you're saying to me, I don't know. Your subscribers shouldn't have to. The only time they should help you is if you're in dire need or something, and even then, right? They shouldn't really have to get involved in anything, any part of your life, because you're the one who is the vlogger or the blogger or whatever. You are the one who's showing them, right, your life, as you put it, right? So you're the one who's doing it, nobody else. Oh yeah, I know how I can show this. Hold on. I was trying to figure out how I can show without going to her channel, but I just figured it out. Hold on. Have I got it? Oh, here we go. I can show it this way. I forgot this other lady's got her video over there. Hold on. Now you can see her for yourself, how she's talking.
And when you have a gas bill, I've never had gas until I moved into this house. I feel like it equals up to what I was paying in my other house. Like, it's crazy, right? But it's, whew, I don't know. My mind's kind of all over the place with this situation. Like, should I stay here or should I move? I don't know. Part of me kind of miss, I ain't gonna lie, don't judge me. I kind of miss living in apartments. It's just less maintenance, like grass.
Sorry, I just lost my screen. Literally, my screen went crazy. Hold on, let me bring it back. That always flipping happens. She puts blight on my stuff, I swear to God. What I was going to say to this lady is that how no one asked her to move to where she was. You have free will of your own self. You chose to move there. You keep hoping and praying that this guy is going to come back into your life for you and your son, and he's not coming back. He's not coming back. He's not coming back. So you can move to houses thinking that how right, it's going for his benefit. It's not going to happen. Right? You're talking about, the bills, and I've never had a gas thing or whatever. You could have asked them to change that gas thing, right? Because even over here, you have a choice of gas and electricity, right? So if you don't cook on gas, you can say to them, look, I want electric cooker, or you buy electric cooker and you put it in place of the gas, and they shut the gas off. I don't understand this woman. She's strange.
And when you have a gas bill, I've never had gas until I moved into this house. I feel like it equals up to what I was paying in my other house. Like, it's crazy, right? But it's, whew, I don't know. My mind's kind of all over the place with this situation. Like, should I stay here or should I move? I don't know. Part of me kind of miss, I ain't gonna lie, don't judge me. I kind of miss living in apartments. It's just less maintenance, like grass, and I miss that. The less maintenance part, but I love my house. Maybe I should look for a townhouse. I don't know.
The good thing about having a house is that the children have space to run around and run about. You don't have to take them to parks as much and all that, right? Right, and also you can put things in the back garden. That's the good thing about it. If your garden's clear, like mine's is not clear right now, right? I've only got a little patch that I can work with just about, right? When my children was younger, they used to run around the backyard. I used to try and fix it out, and they used to run around. And then I used to do, like I used to do the front of the yard. I used to chop it down, whatever. I don't do it as much now because it's not as high as it was before. The backyard is a little bit higher, but it's all down to you. Like, you know what I mean? She gets more money than everybody, right? She gets a lot of money. She's got EBT. She got whatever she gets, whatever, I don't know, whatever is given for special needs, etc., in America, right? She could have taken the money and taken it and paid her bills. I know there's a tax time for people in America where they get larger sums of money and they can do a few things, right? She could have taken that tax money. She can pay her rent, her whatever. If I had a lot of money, first thing I'll think about is buying a house, investing in a house, first and foremost. That'll be my first port of call. The next thing, obviously, the aesthetics is something else. Like she's talking about making a house a home. You can make a house a home. You can do it in so many different ways. There's so many different things you can do to make a house a home, right? What I used to do, I used to make the whole. I'm very arty. I used to be very arty before. I used to paint my walls with people on it, all sorts of things. I was Rasta them times, so I used to paint lions, people. I used to be red. It'd be all different moods in the house. The kitchen would have its own different mood in the house. Mind you, I'm not like that no more. I used to put up loads of artist collages, this, that, and the other. I used to go to thrift places, and I will see art pieces, and I'll pick them up. Right. I'll make cloth pillows, etc. Whatever. I don't even do all them things now. I'm not good at drive like I had before. So it's a different drive I have now. It's a whole different drive. So you have to try and push yourself. You got to try and make things happen. Like if you phone, what she needs to do is speak to the landlord. You work out something. You try and get someone who comes in and deals with the thing, or you do it yourself. But like, you don't have to put it all on YouTube. You don't have to show, oh, I'm doing this on YouTube. I'm doing my lawn. I'm doing this. No, you just do it because you have to maintain the aesthetics of the house inside and outside. The very littlest thing you see, you have to really get to deal with it sometime. So, yeah, I don't know what she's talking about. She hardly has the children with her anyway. So there shouldn't be a lot of mess. There shouldn't be a lot of stuff going on. There shouldn't be a lot of leakages or whatever. Houses is wear and tear anyway. There's a lot of wear and tear in houses. things leak, whatever. So, like, I don't know what is her problem. Anyway, she says she's moving. Apparently, she wants to move from this place now. Well, girl, you got to do what you got to do, innit? It's your house. It's you. It's you got to deal with it, not we looking at you.
Right now, this is my house until further notice, but it's just, I don't know. I feel like it's just something, I don't know, something that I've been thinking about too. Because I feel like I haven't, maybe because I haven't turned my house into a home and it's kind of just there. Maybe that's why, maybe, but it's okay. We're still good.
My grandson is graduating.
Sorry, that's Passion Lisa. Yeah. Let me get back to this one. Yeah, what she's saying is ridiculous because she's going on like as though she's the only one who's paying bills in this world. Everybody's paying bills. Everybody, their mama, their granny, their sister, their uncle, everybody. You're not the only one who's got a lot of bills to worry about, right? People, like I said, people, what do? They either work out a strategy to pay the bills. Like you have your mama there, you have your mum there, and your mum can also help you. I don't see why you have to come on YouTube because I also think it's something that she does this thing where she says things and she wants the audience to pay her bill. Your audience is not there to pay your bill. Your audience is there to be entertained or wherever, or they see how another person lives. Some people always think, oh, the grass is green on the other side. They watching you to see how you live. I mean, you don't live the best. You just wanna. I've never seen nobody like her in my life. Like I said, I've never met nobody like her. Like there's mums out there who will turn a house into a home. One of my friends, she literally changed the switches on her place where she was. She put floorings down, she painted, she put fixtures, she made that house a home. She literally, like, it doesn't take a lot. You could, like, you know what I mean? Like over here there's wicks. You can go and you can get paints, you can get all different moods of paints. Yeah, so that part we can't help you with. The bills part we can't help you with. We have our own problems ourselves. We can't take on your stuff, right? The audience is not your, I don't know. The audience is not there for you to take advantage of them, basically. Right? Last week, right, you're saying, oh, like, doing the most, wherever. Like everybody else who's done Mother's Day videos has done it in such a nice way. I mean, maybe I need to show other people doing other stuff. I was trying to bring Dante into one of my content, Dante London, because he's actually just feeling it now himself. He's feeling it as well. So there's a knock-on effect. When inflation happens, everybody's feeling it, right? It's not like just you one. And if there is a leak in the building or whatever, you need to get that seen to straight away, because that can also cause electric fires. That can also cause all sorts of stuff. Not only that, right? If you are paying large amounts of money and you are not using that amount of water, and you have to go to the meter and you have to show them, look, right, I'm not using that much. But what she does, she will turn on the water, she'll wash the dishes, and she'll walk away somewhere else, and the water be running. And she's done it a lot of times. Right? So you saying whatever you're saying, I think is neither here nor there. But everybody's got bills, right? Nobody does have to give you money for your bills. And you coming and you saying that, I don't know why. Maybe it is clickbait or whatever, but YouTube is clamping down on clickbait content and other things. So, like, if you want to continue clickbaiting people, you can go ahead, because at one point your channel's already been taken down before for nudity. So you keep clickbaiting people and YouTube gets to you, that's your problem, because this is your money that you make for your household, right? You make money from YouTube from here, so really shouldn't be on YouTube asking people for bill money or any sort of money or like that, unless like someone's passed away. But I've seen people even take liberties of that on here too. So people was very skeptical who they give money to, and you shouldn't have you announcing whatever that you have this huge bill like it's something, right? We have our own problems to do. Once again, we have to deal with our own bills, we have to deal with our own households, we have to deal with our own spaces, right? Just because you're on YouTube and you're a selfish person, you're a selfish woman, and you are who you are at the end of the day, right? The audience don't have to give you anything. The audience don't have to give you anything. They don't owe you nothing. The most thing they're supposed to do is like and subscribe to your channel and leave a comment, and probably like give you a super chat or two if that is the case, if they want to. Apart from that, they shouldn't have to send you no money for no bill, no nothing, right? So yeah, that's the size of the matter. So if she does move from this place, that's her, really. That's on her. That's nothing to do with us. It's nothing to do with the people. It's nothing to do with us. It's to do with you. And if you are having problems in your house, that's to do with you, not to do with us. So basically, that's what I want to say. I'm always I get scammed my numbers. I don't know how these people get my number. Anyways, please leave a comment underneath and tell me what you think of my jazzy life, telling the world of YouTube, the cyber world, that how much her rent is, how much her bill is, or whatever. Uh, yeah, she's kind of. This is a form of begging, in a sense, because she's brought it to the YouTube. So you could tell me what you think as well on this one. Yeah, I just got to do my mommy sector videos as well, because I normally don't really talk. Well, I do talk about jazzy life for sometimes, but only when she does major stuff. But in this case, yeah, apart from this, and there's another one. There's another thing I wanted to bring up as well about her. Her house is in disarray, and she believes she leaves the stuff for the children to clean up after they've been to their father. Right? She's there all the time, and the children is not with her all the time, and she leaves the house a certain way so that the children cleans up when they come back from the dad. One, I think that is stupidness. I've never heard such dumbness in my life. Two, you're there all the time, you and Stinker. So you're saying she's begging? Yeah, she is. She is begging. She is begging. She's done this before, Shadow. I put up a video of her before when she was doing her thing. She always does some form of begging, Shadow. Hi, Mysterious. Yeah, your children is not with you half the time. Don't worry, Shadow. I'm gonna get back to the other type of content, Shadow. I promise you, Shadow. I promise you. I had to do my mummy sector part. Yeah, it is dry begging. Um One, and the thing with her saying that how the children, when they leave her, the house is upside down and it is messy, isn't it? Right, but some of that mess is down to that little boy that's with her, down to that to Legendary. I got you, Shadow. Don't worry, don't worry. I know you've been with me for a long time. It's okay. It's all right. I'm trying to balance out everything. I really am. I'm trying not to be one way and not the other. You know what I mean? So so she was saying that how the children, when they come from the father's house, they should clean up. They don't. One, you're there with Legendary, right? Right? That's like me saying, oh, because my daughter's not with me and she's with the daddy, when she comes from there, she must come over, she must come here and clean up. No, I'm here all the time, right? Most of the time. You have to clean up. You do your thing, you clean up, you do whatever you got to do, you clean the rooms. Or Caitlin is of age, she's 12 or 13 or whatever age she is. And she is and she should be able to clean up as well. My children was cleaning up rooms and stuff young. They started cooking pre-teen. So when they're there and they're untidy and you get them to clean up the mess, basically you get that little boy, when he's dropping stuff all over the place, you get him to clean up the place. You get him to clean it up. You get him to help you clean up, like you do, like what you was doing before, when you clean up together. Not that I'm giving that advice. I'm just saying in general. That's basically what happens. If it's a co-parenting situation where the children is at the daddy more than your house, right? They shouldn't have to come back and clean up after Legendary. That's not fair. They've been doing this from since they were young, cleaning up after you, doing bleach, chemicals, very young, about 3, 4 years old. I can't remember. So what you're doing is wrong, really, on that part. You're doing is very wrong. You can't do that to your children. Children are like this. They learn very quickly. Like my youngest one, because I do a sort of a clean, right? So, and her sister will drop something, she'll start telling her off, like, you know what I mean? But you basically like you the children help you clean up. You can do it together, or they can do it. You say to them, look, you need to clean your rooms, blah, 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 before you go to your dad's, and then they clean their rooms before they go to their dad's. If Legendary untidies the room, you should go and clean up after Legendary, because that means you're letting him go in and destroy the place, do whatever to the place, and then the children's got to come back and tidy up his mess, their mess, your mess. That's not fair. That's not fair, right? And the video that she put up recently, right? She reposted that one. I saw it in Eric's as well. She reposted it because I remember seeing that as well. Because I was thinking, well, I know I've seen this one before in Pineapples or somewhere. So she is definitely you know, she takes advantage of a lot of stuff. I don't know whether she does. Maybe, I mean, being a mother is one of the hardest jobs in the world, right? There's no handbook to it. There's no thingy to it. There's no what you. Let me see if there's another one. There is another one I was meant to look at too. I think Nick Hayes got it because she do a lot sometimes. Jazzy life. Hold on, she do a lot. Let me see. Let me see. There's another thing. There's something else that she does. Oh, I did that one already. See this one? Okay. Here's another one, another part. I know I'm going backwards a little bit. I know I put on my thumbnail one thing, but what? We're gonna step back a little bit, okay? Now here, right now, I know a lot of people seen this already. Let me put it up a little more. Um, this lady, like I said, whatever her issue is, I don't know. She seems to have issues with a lot of stuff. She resents her first son a lot. She don't like Aiden for nothing. She don't like Aiden for nothing, right? She don't like her children for nothing, right? Um, she blames her children for a lot of stuff. Reasons why she didn't make it to basketball. This, that, and the other. Regret of the children. I regret having my children. She said blatantly out there. She puts it all out in the atmosphere and don't think nothing of it. Right? I'm just gonna use a picture. I'm not gonna use a video. But a present, right? She regrets having her children. She feels she's entitled to a whole lot of stuff. She doesn't do she's not a normal woman. She's not a normal woman by a long shot. By a long shot. Her mother failed her in a lot of ways. Her mum has failed her in a lot of ways. Right? But then at the same time, I feel that half of her peoples in her family don't really mess with her like that. She's in competition with the the baby father's woman, which is weird. Just let the man move on. Just let him move on. Jesus. She comes on here and she says certain stuff subliminally to the audience. She says certain stuff because, like I said, she wants the audience to pay for certain stuff. The audience in the past have always paid for or sent her something or sent stuff for the children or whatever. Her audience have been doing this for years, for a long time. For a long time. She's inappropriately shown her children on here, not once, not twice, a trillion, a million times. She is not I don't know. I mean, some people need parenting classes. I mean, I'm well, I don't know what to say. It's very sad. It's very sad that these children go through this on a daily basis. On a daily basis, they go through this on a daily basis because they have to leave the other house and come back to her. And I'm sure they don't enjoy, I'll say it again, they don't enjoy themselves when they come back to her house. Right? She uses them for content and that's it. I think I'm gonna show the thing what one of my subscribers sent me to. And this is definitely sounds like Jasmine. So I think we're gonna make this a all rounder one. Let me see. Oh, it's not going to the screen. Hold on. Let me go to the screen. This one. Oh my gosh. Which one is it? Let me see. Okay. Right, and this is another thing she needs to keep in mind too. This here, hold on, I bet it's gone now. I hope it replays itself.
I was still carrying some baby weight. But I'm going to tell you why I don't believe in posting children online. Many moons ago, before I even had children, I had these blonde braids. I took a cute pic, uploaded it to social media, nothing major. Months later, someone told me they saw my face on Pinterest to advertise for a blonde hair braiding brand that I had never even used. When I tell you that changed my brain chemistry, I mean it. I realized the second I post something, I can no longer protect it. And when it's something sacred to me, especially children, I'm not gambling with that. I know people, I know creators who post their kids. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you why I don't. Why I'm hyper vigilant goes beyond people being so nasty and so rude, because they are. Once you post a photo of your child, it's not yours anymore. Let's talk about AI and how predators will steal your child's photo. Their faces are scraped into data sets, and AI can now generate anything in your child's likeness. Fake videos, fake voices, fake bodies, all without your consent. And predators absolutely monitor public family accounts.
An image of your child on the internet that you're trying to show people on social media, they can take the face of your child and make a movie with your child, animated, artificial intelligence, that everything's real. You can't tell the difference. Then they can insert themselves into this film. There were over 33 million images transferred or downloaded last year. And our Justice Department, just over 300 cases were prosecuted. We could be getting a lot more. The problem, it's so much bigger than people know.
Just look at the bookmarking on taller fashion accounts. If you think that's all innocent, you're being willfully naive. And before you say, I only post cute moments, that's exactly what makes those images so exploitable. You think it's harmless, predators see prey. There are websites dedicated to stolen images from family accounts. Parents are out here vlogging their child's tantrum, medical diagnoses, and potty training, all for likes. And the worst part, the child has no say, no protection. If you cannot get any views on your videos without exploiting your children, you're extremely lame. You're a loser. In the digital age, you also have to protect your child from the algorithm.
Yeah. So remember, Jazzy's forever putting up these girls on here and whatever else. So apart from her asking for stuff for her bills, she will sell her children for a dime as well, right? So what this lady is showing is how easy, like, your image can be used in any way or any form or fashion. And Jazzy doesn't get it. Jazzy doesn't get it. She comes on here showing the children inappropriately. Um, Even when they're doing sports, they're shown inappropriately. When they're doing little things like when the baby boy was potty training as well. Because when I got sent this, Jazzy crossed my mind straight away. So apart from the other stuff what she's doing, there's these other extra factors that come into play, right? So you know what I mean. And I don't know where she doesn't get it, or she's been doing it for so long, even she doesn't catch on, or doesn't comprehend what she's doing. And it is very dangerous out there because the AIs there's a baby AIs. Because at first I was like, oh, that's funny looking, that's good. But when you think about it, right, is baby AI saying inappropriate stuff or doing what, you know what I mean? Um, there's cartoons that does inappropriate stuff, whatever. So, you know, it's this lady's not aware of anything. So, apart from all the other extras, what she's doing right now, the begging, the extras, there's she does a lot of stuff on here. Sometimes I'm thinking to myself, are you okay? But her what she said on that video there, that small one, yes, that is a form of begging what she's doing, and she's doing it towards the audience, right? Mind you, her audience do tell her, they do tell her certain stuff or whatever, and she just calls them a hater. But in fact, what happens is, right, they are calling out the stuff what she's doing, and um, she is just not whatever. If you tell her, okay, right, what you're putting up is inappropriate for the what you're showing your children, she wouldn't get it, right? Even she herself shows herself inappropriately online, where she is getting i.e. a pizza. Now, if you know about Pizzagate and all that stuff, the pizza thing is very significant when it comes to the pedophiles and all that stuff. That is a signal for something, yeah. So when you're showing certain stuff, even on the YouTube as a family thingy, you have to be mindful of certain stuff, right? It's a dangerous world out there. From the time they have to put AI Trojans in on your on your what you call it, your McPhee or whatever else, that's when it comes a problem. It's not just a simple thing no more, because like you have to get extra software to stop the software from being stolen from your devices. Okay, but yeah, basically, yeah, I just wanted to let this lady know that hey, everybody's got bills. She ain't the only one with bills. You ain't the only one with bills. Right? People be worrying. Some people be stressful and stressing. Right? Like I said, Dante London is a great example of that. He's stressing right now. Like right now, what to do with his channel right now, where he's gonna go with it and stuff like that, and bills is the factor of it, and how he's gonna get through it, or what he's gonna do and stuff like that. She, on the other hand, is in the total opposite of that. She's not trying to figure out a way to do it. She wants the audience to help her figure out a way to do it, and you cannot do that to your audience, right? That is wrong. So yeah, that's why I made the thumbnail with the lady with the boxes, because she said she was moving, she might thinking of moving, and I put her on the side of it. And then on top of that now, right, she's doing all this, oh well, this, that. Well, then you just go get your thing, the leak fixed. Get the leak fixed. Or you tell the landlord this, ABC, whatever, what, and he's supposed to come in and do his thing, unless he is a slum landlord or something. He's not above board, or there's something iffy going on over there. I don't know. But anyways, we will get back to the other type of content as well, because there's another thing I'm supposed to cover to do with that thing, but I don't know whether I'll be able to do it, because my youngest is on holiday, and during that time I can't be on here. So yeah, or I try not to be on here too much, because she's in the background and I don't want, it's not nice, so please leave a comment in the comment section and tell me what you think of everything that I said so far, added to the extras to this content, because I normally, when I did the content on the children and stuff like that and the social media, it's always her in mind that comes to my mind, comes to the front of my mind, that makes me want to put up certain posts to do with it. And it's good because at least I'm learning something, you know what I mean, along the way. So yeah, but yes. So thank you, Shadow, for coming through. As always, Mysterious, I gotta give you a wrench. I don't know how come she ain't got a wrench. And yeah, she's definitely begging. Yes, Mysterious, she definitely is. So with that said, I'm gonna leave it right there, and I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully we won't be talking about my jazzy life again, because like she will come up, she's part of the content. So you know what I mean. So with that said, I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.